evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bowden. This is Falls Creek Flips. I'm a part-time reseller here on YouTube, and I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Depop mainly, some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, etc. So, yeah. That's me. Hopefully you are a subscriber. If you're not, can you please hit that subscribe button? We're reaching closer to 400. I've just cracked 500 subscribers on my Instagram, so I really appreciate all of you that are followers on Instagram, whatever they're called on Instagram. I don't know. I just do it and that happens. But yeah. So we are back with a What Sold Sunday, and I wanted to have a bit of a chat. Now, I had one big sale earlier on in the week. It was a basketball card that I'd won it in a break. It's what's called a Kaboom, and it was of Trae Young, who is from the Atlanta Hawks, so he's a very good player. I spent $34 on the break, and I sold the card for $700. So pretty good return, pretty happy with that. Now, if I take that sale out of this week's figures, I'm pretty certain this week has been the biggest week in sales that I've ever had. And it's because of one very simple little thing that I've changed, and I'll go through it once I've shown you what I've sold this week or over the last couple of days. So these sales are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so the 3 days. So I'll take you through what we've sold over those last couple of days, and then I'll tell you about what I've changed in the business that's really having a good, strong impact on sales. All right, so these are our sales for the last couple of days. I'll start with hats and beanies. So we've got this little West Tigers beanie. This has sold for $30. I think it cost me $2. So nice, and it didn't sit around for long. Obviously, winter, NRL time at the moment. That's a pretty cool beanie. We then have this beanie. Now, this beanie is from the original lot that Greg gave me. That is from his son, Matt. So it's nice to have that sold for them and for that family, and that it's found a new home. But just a cool little pattern beanie. And yeah, going out the door. We then have two hats. First of all, we have this Melbourne Storm Cougar brand. Really good nick. And that sold for $30, I think. All of the figures you'll have already seen starting to come up underneath here. And then this here, this Ford GT hat as well, I think sold for $30. So it is from the official Ford collection, which is nice. Ford GT with those beautiful orange stripes. We'll go over to some of our miscellaneous here. So we've got two Monster High dolls that we've sold individually. So I picked these up for $4 each. And they've essentially sold for, I think, $30 or $40 and like just below that. Can't remember exactly, but I think 40 maybe and 26, but I'd have to double check. Like I said, they'll come up here. So we've got this one here, Caddy Noir, I think her name is. And then we have this one here, which is Ginnifier. Crazy names, but yeah, collectible, I know. I've actually been trying to flog off because I got it a while ago. This is a whole Monster High castle here, and you'll see there's more over there. Like, it's quite sizable. And then I've got a box with a couple of figurines. So I've been trying to sell that on Facebook Marketplace for about 3 months for $50, and essentially everyone wants to get the dolls only. They don't want to take the whole thing. I want to flog off the whole thing. I bought it for $20, so $50 I think is pretty reasonable. But you know, I'm pretty flexible if someone's seriously about taking it. But then I have this here. So this is some dead stock Barbie from Toys R Us in Ulladulla. So it was originally for sale for $12.99. I bought it for $2 and have sold it for $26.99. Yeah. So it does have the beanie there and the scarf. I've got 3 more of these. You can see there's like a little pad just there, a little brown patch. That's supposed to have a handbag of some type, but I think someone may have pinched it somewhere along the way. But I've only listed this as having the 2 pieces, not having the bag as well. So it's sold. We then have some clothing, some pretty nice stuff too here, guys, and some different stuff as well, which is cool. So first of all, this sold tonight on Poshmark. The guy kept coming back to me with a really low offer, and I just kept going back at him with $40. Had it listed for $50. He finally took it for $40. So nice, large, good colours. Yeah, R.M. Williams moves. We then have this here. This is a vintage Ford Devil R. It's, as you can see, it's on a top heavy tag, large, made in Australia. I think it's from like 97-ish, but essentially, yeah, that's sold today, which is cool. So yeah, just a real interesting colorway with that red, the red neck and just the blue, but you know, nice. This is a cool one here. So this is an All Blacks. It's a Puhutukawa tree, I think that's how you say it, which is this red flowering tree here. It is new with tags, which is cool, and you can see we've got the hologram there, and just a Hawaiian style shirt. So that has sold for $80. That was one of Greg's pickups, so that is a consignment piece there, which is still nice to have that going out the door. Very, very lightweight, like very lightweight, but really nice shirt. Here's an AC/DC for those about to rock. This is from their 2015 tour, I think it is. If I turn this over. Yeah, Rock or Bust World Tour 2015. Yeah, so just from their Australian leg of the tour. Nice little tee again. You know, it's good just to have some general stuff that just keeps moving. Then this is a nice, interesting one. I came across this and it took me a little while to figure out what it was. But it's an Adidas Hurricanes Super Rugby NBA styled shirt. I was lost on it. I was thinking, is this like a local shirt or something? But everything was screaming that it's really, really high quality. You got number 14 on the back. But this has sold internationally over to England. So very excited that that's going out the door. We have here a Tommy Bahama. You'll see our little sailfish there. But Tommy Bahama, the Newport Coast. Really cool pattern on there of that floral design. Very tropical. And a nice sail. And then finally, we have the GT High Performance 351. Now, the one thing I haven't pulled already, which I need to pull, is I did make some game sales. And I'm sorry I haven't pulled them, but I'll tell you what ones I did sell. So, first of all, I sold NAC 2. I'll just cover up the buyer there. But NAC 2 is a PS4 game. I sold it for $30. And then I sold. Oh, actually, let's pull this one because this one's pretty cool. I've got to figure out where it is. M. Let's actually. I don't know if I told you guys. I reorganized my stockroom. So pretty cool setup. Really nice. But we need to find. And I think it's going to be in this one here. That. I'm just looking. Sorry, guys. Adams. Alright, I'm just going to clip you guys onto here for a second and give me a moment. Just chill there for a second. I'll be right back. Well, actually, I can bring you guys over here. Look, I'll pop you up here. Let's just see if I can find this one in here. Oh. Is it in this box? There it is. Oh. Let's not lose everything out of the box. There we go. And I'll hide that up top there because this is pretty cool. So this just shows the importance of having contacts, letting people know what you do, and then also just trying something, giving it a whirl. So we'll go back to the games in a second, but this is a pretty cool pick. So my best mate Daniel, he's also my accountant, godfather to my kids. He was up at his mother-in-law's house in Wollongong, and it was a hard rubbish day. So he saw 2 boxes with some stuff in it and goes, do you want me to grab it and you can just go through it? And I said, yeah, grab it. He said, it looks like it's VHS tapes, etc. Well, this is one of the things that was in it. This is a sealed Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3 box set. Yeah, pretty cool, from 1993. So sealed, never opened. They're hardy, which is good, so I didn't break it just then. But this sold for $129. So that was a $0 buy because it was just a straight pickup. He was like, they're here, I'm parked out the front, do you want me to grab them? And they sold for $129. I had them up for $149, gave someone an offer of $129, and they snapped it up straight away. So just crazy, guys, that's the kind of thing that you can grab out there. It's important to look through. You never know what you're going to find, and it's just crazy. Crazy what people throw out. Another one that we sold was The Pledge on DVD for $17.99. I don't know, I've got another international sale here. I'm just trying to figure out which one it is. What did we sell internationally? Sold some Hokers. Where did my Hokers go? I pulled Hokers before as well. This is the problem with my brain sometimes. Oh, there they are. Wow, we're getting a fun video tonight, guys. There's some Hokers. So paid a couple bucks for those, and they've sold for $50. That's all right. I had some other stuff that sold, but I'll put it all in my spreadsheet. You'll get the full figures, so don't stress. We're not going to miss out on anything there. But I wanted to talk to you guys. We're getting past 10 minutes, and I think it's important not to drag this along for too long. I wanted to talk to you guys about what I've done. One simple thing that has increased my sales. So I'll just show you I'll bring up my spreadsheet and just take you to my totals page. Okay, so I'll spin this around again. All right, so this is my totals page. You guys can't really see that all that well. You'll notice here for up on this one is $1,900. That was from the week when I sold the jersey for $900. So essentially I sold $1,000 worth of gear there. But the rest of it is all around that 800 to 1,000 sort of range. That's kind of where we're at. And then this week here, I started to enact something different. And then this week, if we take $700 off that, that's still $1,700. That's my biggest sales week ever, $1,700. And the one thing that I did is that I've been listing 5 items every single day, Monday to Friday. And on the weekends, I'm doing 10 items. I'd been doing 10 clothing items. And I'd kind of been ignoring the fact that in this storeroom here, well, actually out here, first of all, that's all stuff to be listed up there. And then pretty much apart from the C boxes here, all of this is to be listed essentially. So I've got a whole heap of hard goods that I've just been ignoring. And I was like, you know what? I'd gotten frustrated because Poshmark only lets you have 50 items drafted. Depop and eBay, you can go for broke. You can have hundreds, I believe. So I kind of gotten frustrated because I'm like, I could only have like a week's worth of listings ready to go. But if I'm on top of stuff, I could potentially have 2 or 3 weeks worth. And I'd been trying to figure out how I was going to do things better. And I came across the idea of, if I do 5 pieces of clothing a day in the morning, and then I do 5 hard goods a day of an evening, I can essentially get 2 and a bit weeks worth of listings, or 2 weeks worth of listings up. That way, if I'm wanting to go on holidays, or if I'm not feeling well, or just if I'm busy, I want some time at home, like inside the house with my wife, I can do that. So I started that last week. I changed on Friday of last week. And it was amazing. I started listing DVDs to begin with. And no joke, I'd maybe been selling like 1-2 DVDs a week, maybe a fortnight kind of thing. And straight away that weekend, bang, 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 bang. DVDs out the door. Yeah, just straight up. All this week, DVDs have been going. And like, I've got some more there. I sold Spooks, full complete series of Spooks for $150. So that's all 10 seasons, box set kind of thing. Like, things have just been moving. And yes, I'm listing some higher dollar items, but a lot of the lower dollar items are moving as well. Like some old cartridge games that I've had started moving and that sort of thing. But it really astounded me how a lot of the older stuff that was in that hard goods started to move. So some of the toys that I've had for a while, some of that VHS, that Lethal Weapon VHS set has been listed for months, 6 months or so. Yeah, it's just starting to tick over. And I think it's 2 things. It's that I'm not just listing one style of item, which has been clothing, shoes, hats, etc. But I'm now doing some of the hard goods as well. So it branches out my store a little bit further. So I'm still getting the algorithm of the 5 clothing items a day, the delisting and sell similar. But because I'm now doing 5 hard goods, which are all sorts of different things, be it, VHS, I've had some bags, like I did a vintage Sydney 2000 Olympics bum bag, a couple other bits and pieces. Things are actually just blasting off. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with how things are going. Like I said, if I'm on top of stuff at the moment, I've only got 2 days worth of listings ready to go, but that's okay because tomorrow I'll probably be out here again, and then Tuesday I can be out here as well, so I can get like another good 4 to 5 days of listings ready. But it just means that, like, yeah, I feel like I'm getting through some of that old stock that I've kind of been ignoring because I've been like, oh, I want to get through the clothes. I want to get through the clothes. It's letting me look at some of those hard goods that I kind of have ignored in the op shops for the last couple of months because I've been so heavily dependent on clothes. And yeah, it's good value, good turnover. You know, DVDs. If you guys don't watch, go watch Uncle Wayno and some other people out there that are doing DVDs as well. But Uncle Wayno is probably the main one. They're just easy to list. They're simple. You stack them up nice and easy, and they sell regularly. So, guys, that's where we're at. I'm going to leave you here. Keep watching because we're going to turn over to our figures. But I really do appreciate all of you who keep watching, who keep encouraging me, who assist me with information, and all of you guys out there that are making your own content. I love it. So if you're out there and you're a content creator and you're small time like I am, drop your details below. Let's make sure that we're following each other, supporting each other, whether you're Aussie, UK, US, whatever it might be. It's so good to see other content creators, resellers, all that sort of stuff out there just doing this because we love it. There's no other reason why we'd spend so many hours a week making videos for people when we don't get paid for it if we didn't love it. So thank you guys so much. And as we always say, just keep flipping. Okay, guys, we're just going to go quickly through the figures here for you. So this is Friday through to Sunday night. So total sales are $822.11. Our purchase price is $44. That does include 4 consignment items. That's the beanie. We've got Knack 2, the game, the New Zealand All Blacks Pahutukawa Hawaiian shirt, and the vintage Ford Falcon Devil R t-shirt. So they are our 4 consignments. The rest that are $0 are just that. They haven't cost me anything to grab them. So all up, our fees and freight are $276.22, leaving us with a net return of $501.89. So a really, really good week there. ASP is $48.36 for the weekend. So a really, really strong weekend. Really only one item below $20, which is great. The rest of them are all in that $30 to $100 plus range. So really, really happy with that, guys. Thank you again for watching. If you've got any questions about figures, anything like that, please feel free to give me a burl. Instagram, Facebook, right here on YouTube. Drop a line. Always happy to chat with you guys. But otherwise, guys, have a safe week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time here on Falls Creek Flips.